This is before and this is after. It gets to a point where you are battling with some skin issues and then you actually stop believing in skincare. You've tried everything and it's not working. I totally understand. I have been in the front seat of that experience. I know how it feels like, and I battle with my own skin condition for over 8 years. So this video, this is me being in one of my most vulnerable forms, because this is something that really affected my confidence. It made me so insecure. It affected so many things about me, so many things. So I'm going to start, this video is going to have different parts. I'm going to start with my skin journey. This condition, it started when I was in junior school. I was about 12 or 11, and I had these dark spots that appeared on my thighs. They first started on my thighs, and then we noticed them and we didn't understand what they really were. And that period, my family and I were traveling to South Africa, so we did see a dermatologist over there, and then they made this cream in a pharmacy and they gave it to me. There was the white one and there was the brown one. And I remember I took it back to school. I was in a boarding school then, and everybody was always complaining about the smell of the brown one, like it smells weird, and then it was brown, so it was giving this vibe. Everybody was like, what's that? But that was what I was using for my skin at the time, and that time it was not even serious. I don't even think I felt itchy. It was just there. It was just a dark area, a dark field on my skin. Eventually I stopped, like the creams finished, and then it was just there. And then over the years it got worse. It's like the older I grew, it got worse, and then it got to the stage where it felt very nearly unbearable. It started becoming serious, and they were very stubborn. These dark dry patches, they would appear on my skin and they would not leave. I would treat them. I would put, there was this tube lotion or cream that they gave me. The name is Advantan, and I would use it and then it would clear it up perfectly. And then after some time it would just run back to me. It's like, mommy, it refused to go. I mean, okay, stubborn much. So it was just a back and forth cycle. It now got to a point where it was everywhere. It was on my stomach, it was on my, all over my arms, it was on my thighs, it was on my legs, and it was dark dry patches. From the thumbnail, that's the picture on the thumbnail, or I'm even going to also put it in this video. People used to ask me if I got burnt in a fire, and I just, at a point, I just had to start saying, yeah, sure, I got burnt in fire, because I didn't even know where to start explaining, like, what happened, what's going on with my skin. Mind you, I used so many things. There was a time that we used kerosene for this skin. Used so many things. Is it E45? Used so many things, and my skin is just selective. It would work. It would work for a period of time, and then it would just stop working. Like, my skin is just over it. My skin has just moved on from whatever treatment you think you are giving it. But then now it got to a point where it was too much. So the way it was itchy. I've never had chicken pox before, but I think with all pride I can say this was itchier than chicken pox. I would just stay and I would be itching and itching and itching non-stop. And when I would itch, I would shed. I would literally shed. That time my bed sheets, I literally used to have to dust off my shedded skin from them. The thing about the itching is that it was so intense that it now caused sores. So my confidence level was on absolute zero. There was no confidence. And then I started wearing clothes that long sleeve, turtleneck, and trousers. I couldn't conveniently wear whatever I wanted to wear because the skin was just out there. It was just bad. It felt so horrible. I felt so sad. I felt like, what is going on? How, like, what is this? And then when we always went to the dermatologist, there was always different things we heard about it. We visited, my mom and I visited 2 dermatologists, and one of them said it was an asthmatic reaction, but instead of reacting in the like having breathing problems, it was reacting as a skin problem. Another said, I think it was the same person, also said it was a blood related thing, so it was not external, it was inside, it was from my blood. So someone was like, okay, since it's from inside, normal, drink water, take supplements, all of that. And then I was doing that, but it really was not doing anything. And then she was like, okay, your diet, fix your diet, don't take soda, take this, take that. Nothing, it was not helping. The skin was just getting worse and worse and worse. I was not comfortable in my skin. I was so insecure about a lot of things. And then the only solution to this, mind you, I have used creams, skincare. Oh my god, I used organics. Nah, it didn't do shit. So Oshe Prepare Glow Oil, it didn't do shit. Scrub Kini Kokon, it did not do shit. I used organic, I used the normal Nivea, I used so many products, and none worked. If they worked at all, they would fix the problem for a while and then the problem would return shortly after. It's like, you think you can get rid of me? I'm here, sis. It would just come back after. And so it was like a battle. I was fighting with my skin. I think one of the diagnoses they gave me, whether they said it was psoriasis, and that's the thing, I don't even remember if that's what exactly the doctor said, but when I researched it, my condition matched with psoriasis. And apparently psoriasis is not very common. It's like a lot of people don't have it. And when I've been researching on it, I was mostly seeing it on white skin, and on white skin it appears as red patches, but on dark skin it appears as dark patches. And I even saw some people actually suffer with psoriasis on their scalp, and I was really grateful that I was not going through psoriasis on my scalp, because imagine itching my skin and then still itching my hair. I would not even be able to do certain hair. So I was especially grateful, like, okay, at least I don't have the hair one. The thing about psoriasis is that it does not have a cure. You just live with it. The best you can do for it is manage it. But then the dermatologist was saying that it's something I will grow out of, that I will just grow out of it and I'll be fine now. So the only solution that they presented to us was putting me on steroids, and my mom was so against it. She was like, hell to the no. Before I will start turning into a man, my mom was like, no, let's just keep on trying other things first. And we're trying other things first, avoiding the steroids, and it was not working. So we kept on trying different things, we tried different things. My mom was like, okay, on diet, this. At a point I went to go and make my own diet, research safe foods for psoriasis, things like that. But nothing worked. All these internal things, drinking water, keep hydrated, sick of hearing that. None of that worked. So it just got to a point and we're just like, we have to do these steroids. They gave me an injection. There was a time that they gave me an injection, a steroid injection. I think it was only one shot, and honestly it barely did anything. So the big boy now they were going to do was put me on like drug steroids. I took them for 3 months. I don't remember what the name of these drugs were. I was not supposed to exceed using them after 3 months because it said it would weaken my bones and so many other crazy side effects. So it was only supposed to be for 3 months. And then now, these steroids had their own side effects. It made me gain weight. This thing made my appetite so large. I'm not exaggerating. My appetite was like that of a pregnant woman. I would eat just now, and the portion of food I used to buy, like a plate full, like really big, I would eat just now, and within 5 minutes my stomach is ready to consume more. I was adding so much weight, and it was so sudden because normally I do love eating. Food is my everything. I love to eat. I love food. I eat a lot, but I never gained weight all my life of eating. But this period while I was on these drugs, I don't know whether, apart from the large appetite they gave me, whether it triggered something in me, but this time I actually did add weight for the first time ever in my life. I have never added weight in my life ever. But for the first time ever in my life, I did add weight, and it was because of these steroids. The steroids actually were the only thing that helped me. Skincare didn't do it, supplements didn't do it, water didn't do it. Maybe they had an impact, but not enough. What the steroids did, they made my skin to stop producing these patches the way they were. So it was not like after the steroids they just disappeared completely. They did disappear to an extent, but they didn't just go poof. what it did was that it stopped coming out. So now it gave me the chance to actually now use the skincare and hold it in. And the very first thing I used immediately after steroids worked, I used this Skin Doctor, and it's a lightening cream, and that was what I used, and it helped me to lighten all the parts of my body, my legs and everywhere that were dark. Until now I still have the dark patches. I have it around my body. I have this one on my hand that is very stubborn. They're just slightly faded, but they are not as prominent as they were before, and they do not itch. So the steroids were the only thing that helped me at the end of the day. Skincare didn't do much, because right now what I use for my skin, I use anything. I literally use anything. I switch soaps. Because right now my skin is selective. A cream, I can be using a cream for my skin right now, and then it's moisturizing my skin and everything, and it's like after 2 months my skin is like, we're over this, and then it just stops. The way my skin felt when I initially started using that product, it just doesn't feel that way anymore. Then I have to change cream. So I can't even say I have a consistent routine. I don't even have a routine. I just use any cream for my body. I use any soap for my body. The only thing that is consistent in my skincare routine is this Dr. Rachel face serum. So I use face serums in general for my face. I don't use oil for my face or cream for my face. Water intake is average. I don't do anything special. I believe that if you are facing a skin problem and it is stubborn, you have tried all the skincare, you have drank water the way they say drink water, you have tried to avoid stress, and it's just not helping, I think you should do a test. I saw that something that could cause a serious skin reaction that is stubborn and refuses to go could actually be relating to your hormones. So if you have tried every topical skincare, you have drank water, done this, taking that, taking so gummies, pepper gummies, all of that, you've done all of that, and it's still not working, it's time to do a test and know what's going on with your hormones, because an imbalance of that can actually cause reaction like this. And I'm not a professional, but I'm just saying this from what I've researched and from experience. So in conclusion, sometimes skincare is really not the solution. Sometimes you can put heaven and earth on your face, use all the chemical, and that would not really solve it. Try the inside route, because at the end of the day, skincare did not solve my problem. It only helped me when my problem was no longer a problem. I feel like the steroids needed to attack something in me internally to tell my body to chill. The backstory to this glowing skin, a lot of people don't know it. So today I shared my story. I hope that this video helped you to feel encouraged. If you've been in a situation with your skin where it's just a continuous cycle and you've tried everything and it's not working, just keep going, because I know how it feels like to be there. Whatever skin problems you're facing, you're going to get through it. If someone was telling me this honestly, I would get upset. I'm like, you don't understand what I'm going through. What do you mean I'm going to get over it? But I promise you it gets better. Just keep on trying. You will get to a point and you will look back and you'll be like, wow, so I did pass that stage. I wish that for everyone that is going through skin problems. I hope you get to that stage where you can look at your skin and be happy and appreciate it for what it is. It might not be at its most perfect form, it might not be completely cleared, but it's better than what it used to be. It makes you feel more confident, more secure in yourself. I hope we all get to that point. So that is it for today's video. This is the first video I am uploading on this new channel of mine. I wanted to do a video that would be valuable, something that is giving to my audience. Thank you for watching. If you're not from my older channel and you're like, who is this stranger on my screen? Hi, I am Paula and I am a content creator. I create content based around fashion, lifestyle, beauty, and all of that. Thank you so much for being a part of my community. I appreciate you watching the video to the very end. I hope to see you in my next video. Do have a good day. Stay confident, stay gorgeous. You got this and you will make it through whatever it is.